So I'm on my way up to Spinkhill this morning. I'm always looking for interesting places to go and walk the dog. So it was pointed out by someone who watched one of my videos, Mr. Beta Max. Am I saying that right? Is it Mr. or is it MR? I don't know. I don't know your real name. So we watched my railway explore from April last year, where I walked between Killamarsh and Spinkhill on the LD&ECR, and he pointed out something that I missed that's in the woods. So I'm going up today just to have a look, see if I can find it. So what is it? So the thing I'm looking for today is a lamppost. Now I know what you're thinking, he's lost the plot. He's going out, he's looking for lampposts. What's special about lampposts? Well, this lamppost is a bit different. It's not where you would expect to find a lamppost on the side of the railway line. So I'm not quite sure what to expect. Might be nothing, but we'll go and check it out and see. He's trained to sniff out lampposts. It's about the only thing he is trained at. So I'm back in my old stomping ground, Killamarsh Central Station. So it just so happens to get down to the point we're going today involves a bit of a walk down the disused LD&ECR railway track bed. A little bit overgrown now, and I'm not here to film that today. We've done that previously, so that was a really enjoyable railway walk. I love this spot where the LD&ECR crosses the Chesterfield Canal. I'm just noticing as I'm walking down it how much more overgrown it was than the last time I was here, just earlier this summer. I know I said I wasn't going to be filming the walk down the old line, but just walking down here. I've not been for a few months since I moved away, and just walking through this cutting just reminds me of how much I used to love coming down here. This is one of my regular running routes when I just lived up the road. It's such an eerie place. And look at that cutting. So we're just coming up to the area of Westhorpe Colliery. It's now Westhorpe Hills. It's been turned into cycle paths and footpaths. It's quite nice. So we're coming up to the section of the line where actually I'm not even on the line now. It's a bit boggy down there, so I've just took a bit of an easier detour. So we're coming up to the section of the line that I spent quite a lot of time exploring, because there was just so much in the undergrowth. There was just bits of infrastructure, sleepers. I found an old brake off what I later found out to be one of the merry-go-round wagons, just sort of discarded, half buried on the side of the path. So yeah, I had so much fun that day. It's probably, looking back, probably one of my most memorable favourite railway explores that I did. Back on the track bed now. So when I mentioned lampposts before, you get little graphs on YouTube that tells you how well your videos are doing, and I can just see that dipping. So as I said, I was off to looking for a lamppost. But I'm a fan of anything that's kind of disused and a little unusual, something that's in a place where you wouldn't really expect something to be. So I think that's what I'm hoping today's going to be about. I don't know exactly where it is. I know a rough idea, so keep an eye out. I spent the last 20 minutes on the path just scanning around the trees, and we're not too far off Spinkhill Station now, and I've just spotted the lamppost in the trees. Now that's not easy to spot from the track bed, to be honest. I can see why when I came down here initially I missed it, because there would have been more trees, more leaves on the trees back then. But I'm going to see if I can get into the wood a bit closer and just have a closer look at that, because that does look quite spooky. It's a bit War of the Worldish. So I'm off the main path now. I'm finding more and more railway related stuff. This is the area where I said I could spend hours looking through. Well, just little bits like that, bits of brick, and this looks like one of those bricks you get on platform edges, doesn't it, with bits of grip and things on. But here it is. Don't know if you can see that. Now there is a barbed wire fence between me and the lamppost. I'd like to see if I can get a little bit closer. I'll go and see if there's a way through somewhere. But that is quite spooky, to be honest. So I'm going to make a massive assumption now, saying obviously we're in the area where we had the sidings and the branch for Westhorpe Colliery, just by Spinkhill station, and that's obviously going to be something to do with the rail yard and the colliery sidings, or something to do with that colliery and the railway. Again, another assumption, just looking up at it, that given the area and the sort of size of this area, you'd have to guess that this wasn't the only one. So I wonder why this is the only one left standing. So I'd just like to show you a few photographs that I saw on the Spinkhill Local History Group Facebook page. So here we can see our lamppost that we're seeing today, with the colliery in the background there. So as you can see, it's a vastly different setting from what we find today. Yeah, I love it round here. That's the end of an old sleeper there, rotting away. It's in the woods. Coming here in 2021, you think what an intriguing and odd place for a lamppost. I mean, the trees around here are a hell of a lot bigger than that lamppost now. So I'm literally falling over old sleepers. I mean literally falling over. So another one here, just completely overtaken by moss and ivy. Rotting away. And I must have counted about 10 wooden sleepers that are visible just in 25 yards. And while I'm on the subject of just returning somewhere after not being here for a few months, the amount of times I've been down here, and I've never noticed this, but just on the side of the Transpennine Trail, look at this old telegraph pole. It's the other side of a barbed wire fence again, so I can't get any closer, but look, it's still got the insulator on there. But that's it for now. I've walked the dog, I've had a bit of an explore, and I found something I think's interesting anyway. So don't forget to like the video and hit that subscribe button. Thanks ever so much for watching. As always, leave me a comment, get in touch on Facebook, as a lot of you do. I do like hearing from people, and again, keep sending me your ideas and things that you think's interesting for me to check out. So thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon. Ta-ra!